Alrighty, everybody, we are back on the Foul Ball Podcast, presented by Foul Ball Podcast. And today, as I am holding golf clubs in the rain outside at 6:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you're watching here on video, I can guarantee you I am outside in the rain, even though it may not look like it. But if you're listening in on the audio side of things, I can also guarantee you I'm outside in the rain, even though you may not see that. So here I am today to talk about baseball, even though I am holding golf clubs right now. As you can see, if you're watching video, if you're listening in audio, I am indeed holding golf clubs. And it's important to talk about baseball because currently the Red Sox, as of now, are all heading down to Fenway South, down in the Fort Myers area, part of Florida. And it's an exciting time because, as we mentioned a few days ago, we now have a partnership on a media side with the Worcester Red Sox, and everything related to the Worcester Red Sox and the Boston Red Sox starts now. Obviously, everybody here in Massachusetts and New England has a high expectation for both teams this year. And as I just briefly mentioned here a second ago, it starts today, really, right? Most of the team at the moment has arrived down in Fort Myers, and there's a lot more members on the way. For the most part, pitchers and catchers, and obviously the rest of the crew is going to be there. And it's important to note for the majors as well as the minors, which include the Worcester Red Sox, that the bases are going to be bigger. Yes, again, the bases are going to be bigger. That's a rule that has been implemented and passed by every entity within the baseball world. And one of the coaches, well, I believe it was Alex Cora, actually, the head coach of the Red Sox out in Boston, said that it's like having a pizza box on the field in 3 different places. So I don't know if they're expanding home plate or not, but even if they are, that'd make it 4. And so it's like having multiple pizza boxes on the field at the same time. I mean, imagine running into a box of pizza. How awesome would that be? That'd be like a dream come true. But I'm going to the gym, I'm working out, I'm trying to watch what I eat, so I can't really think about pizza right now. So we're going to move on from the subject. So players are down there, coaches are down there, baseball's back in action, and baseball will soon return here to Worcester, Massachusetts, over at Polar Park. And it's an exciting time. And obviously baseball will be included over in Boston with the Boston Red Sox, because everybody knows that. But either way, baseball is returning, and it will be here until October. Right. Here meaning with us, among us. We all get to watch baseball together for mainly the rest of the year, essentially, minus last month, and then the rest of October, November, and December. But neither here nor there. Let's not think about that at the moment because it's back. And so, shaping up to be an interesting season for the Worcester Red Sox, or I'm going to start calling them Woo Sox because we all know the Worcester Red Sox right now. So, interesting season for the Woo Sox coming up. Interesting season for the Boston Red Sox. I know there's been a lot of discussion about the lack of trades, and the lack of signings around the Woo Sox and the Boston Red Sox. And I know another big topic of discussion was spring, winter weekend, whatever they call it, out in Springfield, Mass, where once the president of the team and the ownership group went up on stage over the winter weekend festivities, they all got booed, right? So ownership group, president, I forgot to include the head coach and the GM or / president of baseball operations, they all got booed because people expected more, and they even felt and admitted that they didn't produce more like we wanted. And so nothing really happened. I mean, some stuff happened. I mean, I guess the big signing that we had was Rafael Devers, but obviously we lost Xander Bogaerts, which is a huge loss. Not only behind home plate or, at bat at home plate, but really in the infield as well. He was a strong presence within the infield, and now that strong presence is gone. But I guess on the good side, Chris Sale's coming back. Rafael Devers was re-signed, like I said. And Trevor Story should be returning as well. Now, the big question of that will be, will Chris Still and Trevor Story be doing some rehab in Worcester. For us, that'd be pretty cool because we would get to report on that and see that at the same time. So that's going to be something to look out for on our end. And so, like I said, it's raining. I'm outside this late at night. I'm going to end the discussion right there. Nice and sweet, right? I mean, we mentioned some exciting things that we got to talk about next time on the Worcester Red Sox station, podcast, whatever you want to call it. And like always, I'm going to end by saying everything related to us is found at our website, foulballpodcast.org. Foulballpodcast.org. That's it. Have a great night, and we'll see you on a bit.